Hello everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod review with me. And today I'm covering a mod. I've covered this a few times over the years, and would you know it, a couple of days ago, a new-ish, maybe, sort of version came out. I don't know, it's a version I've not seen before. And, yeah, it was on CurseForge. I was quite surprised. It's got an odd name. I forget its name because it's not the actual name. But yeah, this is Mattheox's Naruto mod, but it's been like slightly altered. I don't know who by. And it's added in some new bits and pieces, which I thought would be interesting to look at. So we're going to do a full mod review. Although I'm going to skim the stuff I've sort of done before because otherwise this will be a very, very long video. It's probably already going to be quite long because there's quite a few things to get through. So we're going to skim through some of the more basic stuff that we've seen before and get on to some of the newer, cool looking things like this. Yeah, and Kurama Cloak / Stage of the Six Path modes, Naruto thingy, is now a thing. Also True Sticking Balls, but those were in before. But yeah, this is now a thing, it's all button coordinated. So I just have a button so I can just trigger this mode. Cool, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. There's a few other little things and bits and pieces added in. Although I will say, right, link will be down below in the description for the mods if people want to check it out. It's on 1.7.10. We're going to go over some of the stuff that's in it and some of the various bits and pieces been added and stuff. One thing I will say though, the mod page is a bit misleading because they're not just using Mattheox's mod, they're using Sequa's mod as well. Sequa's Naruto mod has its own stuff going on with it, and for the pictures for it, it shows off like a Susanoo. The Susanoo in it isn't Mattheox's one, it's Sequa's one. It shows off the Rinnegan. That's in this. I'm going to say straight up, I don't know how to trigger it because there's no button to trigger it. I know how to get a Rinnegan, but I don't know how to use the Rinnegan skills. I've been buggering about with this for like a while now. I cannot figure it out. But the Rinnegan he showed is quite possibly Sequa's one from Sequa's mod. Because Sequa has one too. And it actually came from Sequa's mod. I'm pretty sure Mattheox took it from Sequa's mod. Right. Anyway, regardless, let's get into things. So, there's a few things we can just look at straight away before we start looking at items. Our skill option menu thingy. Our ability menu. So, straight away, yeah, we're level 0. This is basically how you'll start out. And we've got various different skills here that we can quickly go through. Ninjutsu, which is your total chakra. Taijutsu, your ability to punch things. Genjutsu, your ability to hypnotize things. Kenjutsu, your ability to cut things and stuff. Shurikenjutsu, your ability to throw things and shoot balls and stuff. Summoning, to summon things. Kinjutsu, the forbidden art. Senjutsu, sage mode and stuff. Medical, that translates into your health and also using medical ninjutsu. And speed just makes you quicker. Intelligence, you need to use smart say things. Pretty basic. We'll get into some more of those things as they're required. Clans, you get one randomly. Affiliation, get randomly. Rank, you can achieve higher ranks by doing certain things, but you start off as like a villager / student. Natures and Geki Genkais, you can unlock those. And your level you increase by increasing your experience. When you get level up, you get skill points and jutsu points. Also, there's missions, which come in various forms and give you experience and stuff. And that's what that from first page does. There's also, if you press L, but there's your chakra. Chakra, well, it just lets you stick to things, really. It lets you stick to things, it lets you walk on water. So, like, if we go over here to this fountain. Now, running water is sort of a bit of a thingy thing. If we go up, though, at the bar. We as if it wasn't a fountain, but whatever. As you can see, we can stand on top of the fountain because we've got, chakra, and thus we have water walking. And yeah, it lets us, like, cling to things and climb up walls and stuff. That's the most basic form of the chakra thing. It can be useful. It can also be very annoying, because when you try to go through a door, you'll stick to the edges of the door. But, yeah, either way. Also, I'm just going to teleport there, because trying to climb it's a pain. You have also, straight up, if you press, I don't know what the default button is. For me, I've got it marked to X. I think that might be the default. If you press X, you've got the substitution jutsu, which, again, if we go up there, before I die preferably, yeah, if we go up here, oh, it's gone, Oh, there it is. Yeah, it leaves a log in your place. It's a jutsu, it has a cooldown of, I'm not even sure, actually. It's got a cooldown, that's all I know. /time set 0. We don't want monsters out here, that'd be annoying. But anyways, that's just some of the basic things you start off with, for this. Now, getting into things. When you first spawn into the world, the thing, in this version of the mod, you start off with these two things. And only these two things. Now, this version of the mod is clearly made for using on a server. Or it's clearly meant to be on a server. So, it doesn't come with the original stuff Mattheox's one. Mattheox's original version came with this. And I'm pretty sure it came with a couple other bits and pieces. But, yeah, it comes with the chakra paper. So, if you want to get your adventure started in survival, the normal way, you'd use the chakra paper. Because it's on a server, you start with these two. These are thank you packages things from Mattheox they put in the mod. And they basically just give you bonus items and bonus weapons and stuff. So as you can see, it gave you various bits like the money, which can get broken down into smaller ranks of money, which you can use to buy things, various weapons, to different random jutsu things, going from D to A rank jutsus. Yeah, that's just, you always start with those. And even in this version, you start with those. But right, let's say you want to start your adventure normal and proper. You're going to want to get yourself a chakra paper. You have to spawn this in. There's no other ways about it. The original Mathiox version, you can start with it. In this version, you have to spawn in. But yeah, you click this, and that will then set all your default things. So now if you're going to here, we're now part of the Fuma clan. We have now got an affiliation to the Yagakuri. Alright. We're now an Academy rank student, and we have the Water Nature release. And only the Water Nature. Also, by getting that, it gave us skill learners for medical, taijutsu, kenjutsu, and yeah, it gave us our water release jutsu. Along with the Fuma Shuriken thing, because we're part of the Fuma clan thing. Cool. And, yes, that's basically how you'd start off. And then you go about your adventure, you start leveling up by killing monsters, and you try and obtain jutsus and things. That's how the standard thing would start. Other than this one, again, you need to spawn the paper if you want to do it that way, or just spawn other stuff. Now, while traveling around the world, you'll find some glorious things. Two of the main things you're going to be looking for a lot, because Mathiox is a psychopath. DNA and World Mysteries. DNA you can get from various mobs. Like, you kill a zombie, there's a very, very, very 1 like 1,000 chance it'll drop one. You can also find it in various chests. I don't think I've ever seen it in a desert chest or a blacksmith chest. I'm pretty sure the main one you find is the jungle temples. Same with the World Mysteries. They're even rarer, and you can't get them from mobs. You only find them in certain chests. Mathiox is an absolute psychopath is the way he set these things up. So, to use DNA, DNA is how you'll get more jutsus and Geki Genkais and stuff, or more, natures and Geki Genkais and stuff. In order to have a 1% chance of identifying it successfully, making this thing work for you, you need 20 intelligence. You get intelligence from the World Mysteries. And, yeah, this is where it starts getting a bit mental. So, if we quickly spawn in a couple of them, we eat one. That gave us 1 intelligence point. It gives you between 1 and 3. Unless you're at like 95, then it gives you 5. There you go, it gave you 3 that time. You find these from jungle temples, possibly in end temples as well, but I've never seen one in there. Jungle temples is the only place I've ever seen these. You're going to need between 33 to 100, or well, 96 of them. Mathiox is absolutely a psychopath for this. And because you're going to get intelligence 100, that's the best way to have, to be able to identify DNA to unlock more stuff. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy, that part. So, DNA we'll get back to in a little bit. We'll play a bit with that when we get to one of the later things. Right, ramen. Ramen guy floats around. You can buy ramen for, Bronze Ryu. Yeah, I just felt like I should show off ramen because it's Naruto. Anyway, moving on from there. Weapons. There's a bunch of them. So, the most basic weapons, aka these ones, that still actually require some level of skill to use, because it's, we'll see in a second. So, things like the bombs, the smoke bomb, you can just throw that, that'll blind folk. There's the poison bomb, that'll poison folk. With your starter kits, you start with 16 of them. They're pretty simple to make. Like, one's gunpowder, one's an eye, and it's just paper and a string. Cool. There are paper bombs. Paper bombs are gold, gunpowder, string, and thing. You get 10 of them, you place them down, they explode. Ow. That did damage. Now, okay, this is another weird thing. This version of the Naruto mod, it seems to hide your health. I don't know why. I assume it would show up with damage indicators and stuff, but you can't see your own health for some reason. I don't know if that's an oversight by someone that was tinkering with the mods, but it's currently in this version, you can't see your health. It's really, really weird. Anyway, though, moving on to other weapons, got the Senbon. You can throw that. Senbon. I've lost my Senbon now. Hold on. Senbon. Grab that. Right, Senbon is made by 2 bits of iron. It gives you 20. It's a throwing weapon. It does not have any requirements. Unlike, say, the Shuriken. They've changed it in this version. I was still thinking it was the other version. Oh, God. Wait, what? Oh, they've changed it all. I didn't even realize that. I actually just assumed it was the same as normal. Huh. No, it is the same! Oh, no. Oh, yeah, because I got stats. Yeah, when I started my clan, I think this explains so much. Oh, silly me. Right, yeah, because I was part of the Fuma clan, aka the Shuriken clan, I got 20 Shuriken Jutsu, 10 Summoning, and 10 Kenjutsu. That was my stats. Because of that, I can now throw Shuriken. Well done, brain. So, yeah, Shuriken, you can normally punch them, but I can't punch them because I don't have Kenjutsu. I got so confused there. But wait, the Fuma Shuriken, its requirements are 0. Oh, because it's a Fuma Shuriken. Where is it even Shuriken? That's the Kagebushin one. That's the film one. My brain is so confused. I felt like there was a bigger one before. No, that is the big Fuma Shuriken. The Fuma Shuriken clan's weapon. You can just build that normal. Ah, whatever. Right, guys, that apparently doesn't require anything. That confuses me. Yeah, and I was wondering why I could throw these things. The Senbon has requirements of 5 Shuriken. Shuriken has requirements of 5 Shuriken. Kenjutsu, if you want to, like, get points to put in Kenjutsu, then you want to hit things. Same with the Kunai. You can throw Kunai if you get Shuriken Jutsu, but if you want to hit with it, you have to have Kenjutsu. You have to power that up. Same when it comes to swords. There are various types of swords. The most basic one being the wooden katana. The architecture look quite cool. So yeah, you get these off of a merchant. And basically, spoiler, it's 10-10. But yeah, you find a 10-10 floating around the world, and she'll be able to sell you a wooden katana. And it would cost you a various amount of money. You can get various levels of it. They'll require different amounts of Kenjutsu. So you've seen there, like, the highest one there, I think, was, yeah, the katana here that costs 150. And it's, like, a slightly stronger weapon because of it. But yeah, sometimes you have to put 150 points in Kenjutsu. When you level up, you get various amounts of Kenjutsu, which... No, you get various amounts of Jutsu and skill points, which I guess I should quickly show off. Right, so, I just quickly got myself a bunch of levels. We're now at level 38. At level 38, we now have skill points of 51 and 51 Jutsu points. Because, yeah, you always gain the same number of skill points and Jutsu points, or at least I always have. But, yeah, the amount you get can vary. You can get anything between 0 to, like... In the early levels, it's like 2 or 3. As you go up, the amount you get gets higher. So after you get like over the 50s and the 60s mark, you can start getting like 4s. Over like around the level 100 mark, you can start getting 6s. And yeah, but you can still get 0. It's still very you could end up getting 0 one level, then 6 the next level. It seems to be random. I don't think there's any pattern to it. But anyway, yeah, with these skill points, we can now invest in different things. So for example, we can increase our max chakra by increasing ninjutsu. We increase our max health with Medikunjutsu. Although for whatever reason it doesn't show because this version... I don't know if it's bugged or they've done that intentionally, but either way, maybe they've got a different system for showing health in the server this is made for. But yeah, if you increase speeds, you'll go quicker. Yay, we're slightly quicker. Also, you jump higher with it. It's odd. And yeah, again, if we want to put up our Kenjutsu, now we could take a kunai. Now we could take a shuriken. There it is, and we can now punch with it. So yeah, and you need to obviously increase it a lot for different swords. Then you go on to the more special weapons. Now, some of these you can obtain normally. Some of them you just can't. Some of them you just have to spawn them in. I know you can obtain the Flying Thunder God's Kunai normally. There's the Sword of the Thunder God. I've seen that spawn with 10-10 before. Things that, and like, I don't think I've ever seen that before. But it's only 150, so it probably does spawn. But yeah, ones you'll never see though, but exist. I've got Hidden Scythe. We've got Madara's Gunby. We've got the Sage of the Six Paths Staffs, which, yeah, again, you need like 100 odds. Can you see? Even I can go Sage of the Six Paths mode. I still can't swing this. I need to transform for it. The Thunder God's Kunai is quite cool because if you have 70 Shuriken Jutsu, you can throw it. And at that point, you can teleport with it. So maybe I should try and show that off because it's quite cool. There we go. Many, many levels later. And as you can see, I'm up at like 60 odd now and I'm getting 3s. So yeah, now we get skill points. Now if I quickly shove 50 skill points into Shuriken Jutsu, which, yeah, you have to do this manually one at a time. There's not really anything you can do about that, you just gotta do it this way. Which is fun because Medical goes up to 500 and Ninjutsu just doesn't have a cap. So that's fun. But anyway, Flying Thunder God, yeah, Flying Thunder God Kunai. So again, just throw it where you want to go. It'll teleport you there and you pick it back up. It's a really cool weapon. It costs you 128 gold Ryu, though, from 10-10. So that's the thing. Hidden Scythe. It's a big scythe. Gunby. Big Gunby thing. Then you get the 7 Swordsmen of the Mist. You got their 8 swords. Because apparently there's just 8 swords for that now. Because there actually was in the show as well, wasn't there? Like, there was actually 8 there was 8 swords. Like, there was the 7 original ones that were in the Shinobi War. Then there was that one that was guarding the Mizukage. That always confused me slightly. But anyway, yeah. You get Cleaver, which... Yeah, Sword of Legend, it can cut to almost anything. Is that actually... No, that's the one. That's not from the 7 Swords. Is it? I don't know. Anyway, got Salvihara, which for some reason is glitched and just doesn't show. Don't know why. You've got the gun... I'm not going to try and pronounce this, but yeah, you've got the hammer and blade thing. You've got the blast swordy thing. You've got the electric swordy thing. You've got that one that the guy guarding the Mizukage guarded. You've got the Kuniberry Butcho. Maybe how it's pronounced. Zabuza's blade. You've got the Nobari, whatever, the needle blade. Cool blades. They require 200 Kenjutsu. They do a lot of... Oh, some of them do a lot of damage. Some of them get various other effects. Like, for example, the Sabihara will drain chakra from the target and give it to you. It's actually good, but again, you're going to need 200 Kenjutsu, so you're going to have to invest a lot in Kenjutsu, and you're going to have to, like, spawn it in, because there's been no way put in to actually obtain these weapons naturally, so that's the thing. Anyway, moving on from there, one of the things I really enjoy in this mod, alcohol. Alcohol exists. It counts as foods. Also, my music sounds really high. What on earth? I think it's just my headset's really high. Anyway, yeah, it counts as foods. You can't eat it normally. It does get you drunk. There is no way to get it naturally. You have to spawn it in, because they're all just party poopers. Although, just to note, when you select your clan, there's a chance you can become part of the Lee clan and get the Drunken Fist ability. At which point, when you drink alcohol, you'll get stronger. But that's completely random. You have to get that through the clan ability, or you have to edit it in yourself using, like, MBT edit. So there's no way to obtain that unless you get it right from the start. But yeah, alcohol's fun. It gets you drunk. I'm not going to use it, though, because it gives you the wibbly effect on the screen. Anyway, NPCs. We've got various ones. I'm going to go and create a bunch for this bit, because I want to use the same one again. So, alright. We've got shopkeepers. Let's go down here. Let's go over here for them. Shopkeepers. There's a few of them. They do various things. So you get 10 here, who will sell weapons. Does an iron katana for 3 iron, silver. You've got, Eno here, who will sell you clothes for 10 silver Ryu each time. The clothes she gets random. As you unlock one, you unlock more. You've got, Shizuri? I forget her name. She gives you different various types of medicine, which comes in various colors and gives you various effects. There's like 2 that are good. One gives you a bunch of chakra back, and yeah, they're not great. No one really cares about them. You've got, oh god, what's his name? Oh god, I can't remember his name. Alright, you get Ishaku Ramen guy. He gives you ramen for 1 bronze Ryu. The ramen's pretty good. It recovers like 7 or 8 hunger bar bits. It's actually good. Oh god, what is your name? I genuinely can't remember. I always scream it whenever I'm playing the Naruto thing, so I go end up chasing him. But yeah, anyway, he sells you jutsus. It can either cost you 50 silver, 50 gold for A class, or it can give you 100 gold, which is for the S-class jutsus. If it's A-class, then you can get a jutsu from, it will be random. You can get one of these jutsus. The best one in there is probably the Rasengan, in my opinion. Summoning Ration one's pretty cool as well, though. We got another Iruka-sensei. Iruka-sensei! There we go, I remembered it just by thinking it. 60 silver, and I'll get you the basic jutsus, Mist Servant, Blind Clone, Bind Clone, Chakra for health charge, Summoning Rolling Log, Water Release, a sword thing, the sexy jutsu, all the best ones, you know, that are low class. You could, no, okay. Now, there are higher rank ones as well, and that can give you even better jutsus, like the Toad Oil Bullet, the Rasen Shuriken, various Shidori forms. There's a bunch. Getting them to summon those is a bit, it's kind of random. Also, if you wonder why they're all freaking out right now, it's because it's nighttime and mobs have spawned, and they run away from mobs because they panic like villagers. That's the thing. Anyway, moving on from there. Quest givers! We're students. We can't really do much in the way of, like, quests right now. But yeah, we're just Akami students. So, like, for example, we try and talk to this dude here. He won't give us a quest because he only gives it to tuning level. This girl here, though, she gives you a babysitter low rank quest. So it's a D rank quest. You right click her, and then it'll say, like, don't move far away. Ow. Oh yeah, I'm in creative mode. Oops. I can't do this because I'm in creative mode. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, there's various quests. You can find these NPCs floating around, and they'll give you quests depending on the level. This dude here as well, he'll give students ones as well. He'll give you C or D or C rank quests. We instantly fail because we're in creative mode. And it'll just be find items. But then, and as you rank up to, oh, there you go. As you rank up to Genin and Chunin rank, which I think Chunin is the highest you can get right now, without, like, just altering yourself to Jonin, then, yeah. This woman never does anything. I've never seen her give a quest. It's weird. Yeah, if you also want to go up to student or Chunin rank, you can speak to Snake Lady here, and she'll give you the thing to start that. aka the Genin exam, the Chunin exam. Those are things you can do. Right, moving on from there, we then get the more hostile mobs and other bits. We'll get to him. We've got, yeah, the various Genin. It says Genin. You can actually get Chunin and Jonin to spawn as well, but for some reason there's a egg for the Chunin, Genin. You get the Genin bosses, who are named, and yeah, these are just people that will spawn them and just try to kill you. You get the Mizukage. You find a bunch of the Kages. You can find Gara and the Raikage and stuff floating around. It's weird. Pain. This guy worries me. He's a boss. Now, he doesn't spawn naturally in the world. You can spawn him in using the egg. Or you can spawn him in using custom NPCs. He does bad things. There he is. He's got a lot of health. If you engage him, he'll start exploding things. He'll summon his extra clones and stuff. He'll use Almighty Push to blow you away. He's a mean person. He will use Almighty Push in a horrible way. There's a random one that spawned. And take out huge chunks of land. I'm not going to do anything because he will literally destroy the place. And it's not worth it. You don't get anything for beating him. He's just a thing you could spawn in if you fancy it. Let's put it that way. He exists. Fine. That's whatever. Right, yes, that's a bunch of the mobs. And again, by the way, if it looks like I'm skimming over this stuff, a lot it's because I've covered a lot of this stuff in more detail before, and I don't want a video to take forever, because this stuff already takes a while to look over. So, yeah. But, alright, moving on from there. Jutsu, skill learners and stuff. There are various types in the game. You saw that I had water before. Cool. There's also air, fire, earth, and lightning is the base elements. With the base elements, not you. Then you get the taijutsu, kenjutsu, and the medical jutsu. There's also yin and yang is natures. Then there's the Geki Genkais. We've got boiler release, explosion, ice, the Kaguya clan, which is actually the bone stuff. The Iburi clan for smoke, lava release, magnet, crystal. The Uchiha clan Sharingan. They also, the advanced form, the Mangekyo no Sharingan, that's a thing too. We've got the Scorch release, Byakugan, boil, steel, storm, woods, Celebratory, dust, Kurama. And okay, up till that point, everything you've seen there, you can get from DNA balls. The ones after this, you cannot. The ones after this, we've got the Spider clan. We've got the Akimichi clan, which doesn't actually work yet. We've got the Ketsuyagan. We've got the Uzumaki clan. The Curse Mark, aka Jugo clan. We've got the Inuzuka? The dog clan. We've got the Nara clan, the Yamanaka, and the Abarami. So yeah, those ones you can only get by using the chakra paper at the start or by editing yourself to get it in. Also, there's the various, the ultimate rare and regular jutsus you can get from Iruka Sensei, which, yeah, have various levels of jutsus. For instance, the body flicker technique, which makes you move really fast. That's a kill jutsu. All of these teach you a bunch of different jutsus. I could go and show lots of them off. I'll show a few off, like a few cool techniques, but I'm not gonna like try and show everything off from all of them. I've tried, like, you'd be here for a very long time. There's a lot of jutsus in this game, and a lot of variety to play with, so yeah, there's that. Also, as extra ones, there's also the Snake Learner for Orochimaru jutsus, which you cannot obtain by any means other than just by spawning it in. And you've got the Mitabi, the two-tailed beast, blue fire release, which is just fire release, but it's blue. And you get that by becoming the two-tailed Shinshinigi, which we'll get to in a minute. For Sage Mode training, there is also the Sage Soup, which, yeah, my thing lets with it. By eating that, you actually gain, 5 points in Senjutsu, which is for Sage Mode and stuff. And, yeah, that's part within Sage things for. There is a full trial thing for it, and, yeah, if we go... I forgot to spawn this in. If you grab a Sage Scroll, which, right... How the Sage Scroll works, you can only give it to what? You can only get one Sage type. You have to go find a Sanin and give it to them. Sanin spawn in various places. Orochimaru spawns in the swamp. That's the only one I'm certain of 100%. Jiraiya, I'm pretty sure I've heard... Have I seen him before? I think I've seen him before. He's meant to spawn in the Mesa, and then Shinari, I've heard various things about Shinari, but Shinari's supposed to spawn in the jungle, from what I originally remember hearing. But then some people saying it was a different biome. But it's supposed to be the jungle, but she's like the hardest one to find. But yeah. If you find Orochimaru and stuff, you can then talk to them, Sage Scroll. They'll then tell you to go to various locations, do various boring tasks that'll take you almost 2 hours, real time, to stand still in locations, do a quick little fight, and then you become a Sage. The Sage mode itself is really cool. The scroll itself is made using a DNA bottle, an L-Star, Ender Pearl, and some paper. It's a full-on trial. I believe I've showed bits of it off before. Another item you can find in the world, the Tail Beast charts. This is the same as the World Mysteries and... the DNA balls. And, yeah, basically, you'll find these spawn normally in jungle temples. It requires 60 intelligence to trigger, which I actually have. I've got my intelligence boost to 100, so if I click this, while I'm not in creative mode, because you can't do anything in creative modes, but, you decipher the writings, look into detail for words. So now if I go to this location, Gayuki the 8 Tails will be there waiting for us. And then we'd have to fight him, then we'd have to try and kill him, and it'd be a whole different trial, and it's really annoying. And the Tail Beasts are quite horrible in this. As in, they shoot Tail Beast bombs, they spam Tail Beast bombs. And a Tail Beast bomb is like the worst thing ever made. Because it goes on for about a minute, and it just keeps causing explosions, and it glitches at land. It's just horrible. it's not even like horrible as in like it's a challenging way to fight them. They're just horrible to fight. Like, honestly, the best way to beat them is just to spam jutsus from far away because their aggro range is pathetic. So, yeah, Tail Beasts, they're horrible buggers. You have to fight them, beat them. I'll show them off in a little minute for what they look like and stuff, but I'm not going to try and fight one because they are horrible and take ages. They have a lot of health, like 10,000 odd. Ah, they are things. And also for the Sharingan, there's a Mangekyo no Sharingan. Once you've had the Sharingan for long enough and unlock the 3 Tomas, you'll get a letter, a mysterious letter that will appear. And that'll begin to start a mission so you can get the Mangekyo no Sharingan, which requires other various things. And you go to locations to do fights and stuff. After you get the Mangekyo no Sharingan, you can then get the 10 Mangekyo no Sharingan, and you can learn the Mangekyo no Sharingan jutsus, which basically it's Kamui to Tsukiyomi and Amaterasu. Amaterasu is pathetically bad. It uses 200 chakra and puts one little ball of fire that doesn't go out. It's terrible. The Tsukiyomi blinds people, but honestly, there's better genjutsus just in the Sharingan thing. The God, what did I say the first one was? Obito's teleporting jutsu, though. It's really good. That's about the only useful one from it, but the other ones I just hate. But yeah, so that's just a various look at some of the jutsu bits there. Also, there's like the various summoning scrolls. The ones that actually work, you get Slenobi, Armor, Lincoln, and Rolling Log Goodbye. But also you can find mobs for them, and you can kill them. You can actually get the scroll randomly. It requires like a various level of summoning jutsu. We had saw summoning Rashomon was an option before. There's the 8 Ninken, which summons 8 dogs. There's also to summon the various summoning animals that Naruto and stuff use. They're glitched though. Whenever I summoned them, they just would never leave and never do anything, and they were terrible. And they've also got the Rinnegan summoning Giant Rhino, which doesn't really work, but it exists. Also, yeah, when fighting the Tail Beast, if you defeat it, you get this thing, and you implant it into yourself using it and the scroll. It requires, I believe it's like, I think it's 70 or 80 Kinjutsu, plus about 400 medical. So, yeah, you have to be really high leveled already. To even fight against a Tail Beast, you need to be quite high leveled. Then, yeah, to implant it in after yourself, to become a Chinchuriki, you need to be pretty high leveled. Also, there's also the JOUGAN and the Rinnegan. Now, the Rinnegan I can't figure out because, I don't know, I just cannot figure out how to unlock it. It's apparently in this. I don't know how it works. So, sorry about that one, but it's the one thing I could not figure out. I figured out how just about everything else works, though. But yeah, the JOUGAN, that exists. That used to be glitched. Now it seems to work. So, that'll be fun to get to in a minute. Oh yeah, also various outfits in this, as, you know, sells lots of different clothes. I don't know if she sells every outfit, but she sells lots of different clothes, which, yeah, if you want to, like, stick clothes on, that's all you can. Although, yeah, clothes and layers and outfits and stuff doesn't always work well with transformations, so that's the thing. I had the clothes just sitting here just so people could see some of them. There's tons more in the Naruto mods. And there's, like, a couple other little items here and there that I'd probably not mentioned, but I've mentioned in previous reviews, but they aren't, like, super important. They're things you'll just obtain by killing things and that. But yeah. Now, the main thing I want to get to now is also starting to show some of the transformations, eyes, and things like that. Because, yeah, this is going to take a little minute. So, alright. How you'd unlock more things, typically, is you would take this stuff here. At 100 intelligence, there's a 70% chance. You click on this, and there, I just unlock Lightning Release Jutsu. Now, I need 300 medical for, I think it's like a 20% chance of implanting it into yourself without dying. It becomes a 70% chance if you're at 500 medical, which is the max. If you implant it into another person, there's a chance it'll fail, but it won't kill them. So, yeah, using DNA, you can unlock a lot of things, like the Sharingan, like the Byakugan. You can't get things like the Ketsugan and stuff, though. Now, way you can obtain it, along with all the other various forms that you cannot get any other way, is using another mod called MBT Edit, which is what I'll be using. So, using this, by going into this stuff bits here, which, by the way, I'm not going to explain how all of this works. If you want me to do a video using MBT Edit to show how to unlock each thing, like, properly, I could do that as a separate video, but it would take too long to, like, explain it all here. I literally had to take notes for this just to make sure I get everything right, because there's so, like, as you can see, there's a bunch of different things, a bunch of different numbers, and clicking and changing things can sometimes make things work, and sometimes can just break stuff. But this is editing your character data, essentially. And it's how you can unlock pretty much everything in Naruto through cheating. Because Naruto mod doesn't have any commands. So, yeah, but in here you can edit your level, you can edit the land you come from, you can edit what Geki Genkais you've got, what releases you've got and stuff. That's all entirely possible. I'm going to unlock the various eyes and transformations just to show them off. I'm going to use the ones that were available in the game to show off, then show off the newer ones that weren't as available in the game. So, gonna take a quick minute just to get that set up, and then, yeah, we'll show off all the really cool stuff this mod has to offer, eh? Right, so after quickly altering myself a great deal using NBT edit mode, which again, if you want to see me actually go into detail on that stuff, I could do it as a separate video if people want. Just leave a like, let us know in the comments that you want to see me show how to basically give yourself all the different abilities in this mod. But anyway, if you click see now, we've now got the 5 base elements, yin and yang, we're now affiliated, wait a minute, the 5? We're missing one. We're missing Earth. Oh god, I forgot to put Earth on. Whatever, no one cares about Earth. So yeah, we're proud of the JOUGAN, we're proud of the Akatsuki. We've got all the different Gearki Genkais and various other bits and pieces. We've now got also 120 ninjutsu. Yeah, now a quick thing about ninjutsu. You start with 1 base point. If you click in, you start recharging chakra. And you're getting 1. Then for every 37 points of ninjutsu you've got in after that, you get another 1. So because I've got 120, I'll now gain 4 chakra when I hold that button. If I were to go in here though, and I were to increase it above, and it would be another thingy, would be another 37. Now I'll start getting like 5 at a time. So yeah, that's just another quick little bit just to note, because I didn't mention it before because I completely forgot. But anyway, now our abilities have changed. We're looking at various things going on with our bodies and stuff, which you might be able to notice straight away. But right, I need to quickly get rid of my hair, which is going to look really weird, but it needs to be done. So can I get rid of my head? There we go. Right, so I need to look at this now, because otherwise my hair will get in the way. The outer layer will get in the way. But yeah, also for the click R now. We now get the full on skin, because my hair's gone. Cool. Anyway, so we've got that dot up there. Now, that's maybe Tsunadi's 100 seal healing technique thing. It is in this game. I cannot make it work, though. I can trigger it, but then I can't turn it off. And it drains all your chakra super fast and gives you a healing effect. But, I can't turn it on and off without using the MDT edit thing to turn it on. So I don't know if it's bugged or I'm just doing it wrong, but I can get it on to work, same as the ring gun. So that's the thing that just exists, and that's that. Okay, cool. Now, moving on from there though, another thing to quickly show off really coolly. I'm showing this off specifically now so I can put my hair back on. The JOUGAN exists. There's no way to get it naturally that I know of, but yeah, I can now trigger it. It will activate in your one eye, aka your right eye. That's just how it works. And yeah, because we now have that, we can now actually learn the JOUGAN jutsu. So we are using 15 jutsu points. We can now learn the 3 of them. There are 3. You've got the time orb, you've got the chakra pull, and you've got the chakra push. The time orb is basically just an attack-based jutsu. Where the hell? There are no enemies around here. I thought there were creepers near here. Wait, there's one. So, okay, right click. It shoots through the orb. It slows the enemy right down. That's just how it works. Chakra pull, basically it's meant to drain the enemy of chakra. But I think because these don't have chakra, it'd be kind of hard. Then chakra push, it's basically just almighty push. Now, actually, this is actually one of the weirder ones, because this was made by the not Mathiox. This one actually has a counter, so it's got a cooldown, so you can't just spam the thing for it. It costs 64 chakra to use it, but yeah, the chakra push basically, I didn't push them very far there. I've seen this push them further, possibly because it's a spider. I don't know. It's not working as well. But yeah, that's just various JOUGAN jutsus exist. Also to note, you have to have the eye active in order to use them. So yeah, so that's the JOUGAN. Oh, feels much better to have my hair back on. Right, next up, stage mode. So, there are, well, there's 3 different stage modes. You've got the snake one, which is this one here that you can see. We have got the toad stage, which is the second one, which you get from Jiraiya. And then finally, you've got Hashirama's stage mode, but it's basically, you get this one from Tsunade. Now, this is the 3 ones you can get access to normally in the game. Each one comes with its own benefits. It will drain your senjutsu, your natural chakra ability thing, which all spends from that thing there. And once that's gone, it will turn off. You get regeneration with it on, and you get obviously an notable speed boost, and you actually do punch and hit harder, so you guys like power boost from it. Now, there is actually a secret 4th option. Skadoom! We've got secret 4th stage mode, which just turned off because I've run out of senjutsu, which by the way, if you hold shift and N, you actually can recover that. But that doesn't that always recovers in 1, so there's nothing you can really do to change it. But yeah, if we click yeah, we get Naruto's Skull version sage mode. That's version 4. I don't think there's any way to access this other than by cheating it in. But yeah, it's just a cool little thing that was found in there. So yeah, that's sage mode though. Next up, Ketsuyagan. Yeah, this is just weird Todai things. The Ketsuyagan's got its own various genjutsu jutsus. They're alright. You can only access Ketsuyagan by getting it at the start. Right, Sharingan. So, okay, this one's weird. So, Sharingan, you start off with 1 Toma. Then, as you unlock the jutsus, you eventually get 3. Eventually then you'll get access to the Mangekyo no Sharingan, which I already have accessed. And yeah, there are various different types of that. To my you can change the numbers between 1 and 13 in MBT Edit. I don't think there's 13 different models. I think some of them are because you mix them together. Like, they mix together. But right, but yeah, you've got the Mangekyo no Sharingan. Then, moving a filler version over, you're supposed to have the Eternal Mangekyo no Sharingan, but I've done a thing. Right, so this actually is one of the ways to have a Rinnegan. Now, it's not actually, it doesn't count as a Rinnegan. It doesn't do any of the Rinnegan abilities. If I were to try and unlock the Rinnegan jutsus right now, it wouldn't trigger. This is Sharingan version, I think it's 8. Yeah, but it says I haven't unlocked the Rinnegan yet. It still counts as a Sharingan, but it gives you the look of a Rinnegan. So, that's just a thing that's there. And, like, you can switch between the two. Because, basically, you've got the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Then when you turn it off, you get the Rinnegan. It's odd. It's one of the ways to make it look as if you got it. But yeah, anyway, as far as the Sharingan goes, though, there are various different types. I'm not going to show all of them, because that would take a really long time. I was just going to show off that this does exist, and you can access a Rinnegan by changing the various versions of your Sharingan. You have a base-looking Rinnegan, so at least that's something, I guess. Now for the Byakugan. So the Byakugan is not get many great moves for it, but it exists. It lets you see where enemies are in the map. As you can see, everything's like glowing, so you can locate where they are. Which I'm pretty sure the JOUGAN did the exact same thing, but yeah. Byakugan exists, it gives you the veiny eye bits. Now, the Byakugan used to just be like this by itself. It had some jutsus, it wasn't complete. Now the Tetsugan exists though. And you can, well, okay, you can't access it naturally, but with MBT Edit. So yeah, Tetsugan. Now, there is actually, not Tetsugan, Tetsugan. That may be how it's pronounced. The Advanced Byakugan. Basically, yeah, by clicking now what would be the Byakugan button, because I'm going to activate it, I can activate the Tetsugan, which looks like this. And it basically, it gives you night vision on top of being able to see where all the enemies are. So that's cool, but it's not done. You can take it a step further. If you do it, I think it shifts. There we are. You can go into this form. I think it looks quite weird. But yeah, it can give you the glowy armor from the Naruto last movie that the Tetsugan... Tenshugan? Oh god, I'm saying all the words wrong. You know what? I don't care. The Advanced Byakugan. We can have access to that. That's another thing. Cool. Yeah, and that also, as you see there, gives you benefits as well. But also, if you click it on, yeah, it gives you a speed and power boost and stuff too, because it's a big power boost. Now, I think that's all the ones that require me to do multiple changes to MBT Edit, because those ones are annoying. Beyond that, though, we've got a few others we can quickly show off. If we click this, not that. That! We've got the Karma Seal. That one is called Karma Seal. There's 3 different types. There's one that goes on your left side, one goes on your right side, one that comes from your chin and goes over your entire body. This is the one that comes from this side. I like this one. I think this one's cool because it doesn't clash with my hair. But yeah, again, there's 3 different types. There's no way to access this normally, and it drains your chakra really quickly. So, I mean, yeah, it's arguably not... It gives you the speed and power boost, basically. Yeah, strength, resistance, haste. It gives you a big old boost to your stats, but like, that drain is insane. So, yeah, there's that. Also, right, going back to the Sharingan really quick. If we activate Sharingan, activate Eternal Mangekyo no Sharingan. There's also Susanoo. Now, depending on the Sharingan you've got, the Susanoo's slightly different. The Susanoo, it's weird. When you get the Eternal Mangekyo no Sharingan, in some case you can activate the ribcage, but that was basically it. Using one MBT Edit, though, you can access higher stages of Susanoo. I can activate the skeleton here, then activate the full body thing, then activate this. This is as far as I can take it. There's meant to be a full body Susanoo. I have no idea how to access it. I can't get hold of it. The color will change depending on Sharingan as well. But, yeah, that's... Yeah. That's as much as I can get done with the Susanoo, though, unfortunately. That's as far as it seems to want to go. Right, so I believe that's the various different eyes and stuff, because, yeah. Oh, no, wait, the other one. Oh yeah, Curse Mark. Completely forgot about this one. Curse Mark's another weird one for MBT Edit. I'm not going to show all of them because it takes a while. But yeah, it used to be just you get access to this form, the first form. You get this by talking to Orochimaru and then basically showing them that you're really strong and defeating them. So you need to find Orochimaru and Swan and access it or be part of the JOUGAN. Now, you got the first form that's like this. You get the second form that basically looks like this. It uses your natural energy thing, same as Stage Mode does. In Mathiok's original version, it did not do the full body thing, or the hair. The original version was it just gave you the wings, and it gave you the marking on the face. I preferred that, but the people in this version just give you the full-on look. I don't like it as much, but this exists. There are various other ones, but again, I'm not going to go through all of them because there are a bunch of them. There's like 4 or 5 of them or something in total that give you very similar looks for all the different sounds, folk, and then Sasuke and Kimimaro? Kimimaro? I think it's Kimimaro. That's that. Turn off. There we go. And I think this time that's all of them. Right? Like Ketsugan, Sharingan, JOUGAN you can't even see. My thingy mark, Sage Mode, Truth-seeking orbs that just turn on and off in their own. Well, not in their own, but, you know. Yeah, Tetsugan. Yeah, I believe that's all of them. So, right, moving on from there. The Tailed Beasta. So, to access them, you need to, 1, defeat a Tailed Beast. So you have to find a Tailed Beast chart. You have to make a Tailed Beast scroll. You then have to, that's a Sage scroll. The hell am I talking about? You need to get the chart, unlock the scroll. What? I don't know why I picked up the Sage scroll there. You unlock it, you go to the location, you defeat it. After you defeat it, you'll then get access to the item that comes with them. At that point, you then need to basically implant it into yourself. Which, you either need to have a friend that's super high level in Kinjutsu and in medical in order to do that, or you have to do it yourself. It's one of those two. You're going to need both. You're going to need like the 2 items for that in order to do it. And what the token would disappear. What? Yeah, the token disappears, then that remains. That the item becomes useless, I think. So, or they both disappear. I forget. Either way, a thing drops the tail beast, and your scroll becomes useful for that. So, that's how that bit works. That's perfectly fine. Unlocking the tail beast though is a pain in the arse. Defeating him is a pain in the backside. Getting yourself to unlock him is a pain in the backside. He's a late game thing, but it is the most horrible. It's the most horrible thing ever. The way Matthews has set this up. So now you have to wait for around about something between 12 to 24 real-world hours per stage. There are 4 stages to Tailed Beast, so basically you're talking anything up to about 100 in-game hours. You have to basically AFK or just play. And yeah, it's a horrible, horrible process. Now, there are ways to cheat this and speed it up. One method is to do / game rule, do daylight cycle false, and then basically do / time set 0. By freezing time then moving it, it freaks out the timer ticker thing for the Tailed Beast thing, so then it thinks it's happening really, really fast, and it will speed up a lot quicker. That works for the Sharingan and Mankick no Sharingan thing too. So just an FYI in case people ever want to use the trick for that. But we don't need to use that trick because we've got NPC edit. We can just set the timer so it's max. So now at this point, we just need to, get ourselves injured. And I've set myself to have Kurama. So now Kurama will give me a bit of his chakra and I'll activate the first stage of the cloak. Now the process begins again. Now we'd have to wait several hours again in order to do the next one. I'm not going to do that though. I'm just going to use NPC edit and edit myself the thing. Right, so stage 2, you end up looking like this. Now, it changes, this number of tails you have changed depending on which form you are. So obviously, I picked up Kurama with me, so I've ended up like this. Basically, is the next stage. Then after that, you have to then wait another potentially 24 hours, or use the speed up trick with the sun, or use NPC edit again. Right, and then if we go again, there we go. Now we've ended up with the skull variation, the skeleton form. This is the 3rd form. By the way, each time you do this, it will drain some of your, I believe it's your jutsu points. And it will give you extra chakra. As you can see, my chakra jumped up from what was originally 800 before up to 1300. Every form of this does give you extra chakra and stuff. But that, it uses jutsu points as well. So, it counts as unlocking stuff. You need to have jutsu points ready in order to do this. I forget exactly how many, but it increases an amount each time. But I think overall, it's like 60 or 70 points in total. You need in order to unlock this. Maybe, don't quote me on that, I don't remember. But anyway, now we go for the final timer, so we can unlock the final Tailed Beast form thing. Or I'll just die. Kurama! You may be helping me out, man. Oh, okay, apparently it's already happened. It didn't actually trigger, but we've turned into Kurama. Yay, we're a giant fox. Yay, it doesn't quite work properly for us because we can't see the angles very well because, yeah. So, but yeah, basically this is, we went Tailed Beast forward. Yeah, for some reason, it had triggered already, but it didn't show me that it triggered because typically you just transform into Kurama, but I never transformed. But anyway, now you become a giant fox, and yeah, you can't really get a good proper look at these. So in order to get a good proper look, I'm going to quickly, this is why I've been playing on our LAN, like I've been having my thing on our LAN server. I'm going to quickly grab my alt account to show off the tail beasts a bit better. But yeah, just as a quick thing, the tail beasts, they obviously give you extra chakra to use your jutsu point and stuff. They also come with various other benefits. When you unlock the final form, they unlock extra, it can be Geki Genkais or jutsus. In Kurama's case, you unlock fire, yin, and yang. I already had them, so it doesn't matter. If you unlock, for example, those Shikaku, you unlock, I think it's earth, lightning, and magnet, which is really good. If you unlock, I think it's the 8 tails or the 3 tails or something. I think maybe the 3 tails, you unlock like water breathing and fast swimming as an extra passive ability. If you unlock, I think it's either the 2 or 4 tails, you unlock step assist. And if it's the 7 tails, you unlock the ability to fly, which is obviously OP. So yeah, they all give various different extra perks and various jutsus depending on element. For example, yeah, the 8 tails gives you water release as an extra thing. If you unlock Son Goku, the 4 tails, you get lava release as a Geki Genkai at full release. So yeah, they come with various other benefits as well, other than just their size. But again, yeah, I'm gonna quickly, yeah, grab my alt account just so we can get a proper look at these bad boys. And one last little extra thing that's been added into the game. Yeah, so here's what Kurama looks like when you've got him as your transformation anyway. When you've got him as like an actual thing to fight against, this he doesn't normally look like this. Now I actually was wondering if this was actually tied to you having this form as well, but it's not. It's completely unrelated. But yeah, so there's Kurama normally. And yeah, it's a pretty big thing, as you saw before. You can't really see it yourself. And obviously there's the other different tail beasts as well. So for example, Lord Drama could now switch into a different one and get a different effect. For example, if he was to go off and then he can come back and then become the 7 tails. In this form, it then gains a natural ability to fly even in survival mode. And it used to be you could only fly if you were transformed fully. But like we had a glitch thing where we tried it and it literally just let you fly in survival mode normally. So that was just something great. That's the tail beasts. That's to unlock them. It's the whole thing of get the scroll, unlock it with smarts, then kill the tail beast, get the drop from him, get like 400 odd medical along with 70 odd kinjutsu, have a bunch of extra jutsu points. Then it's basically just a case of wait like 24 odd hours, cripple yourself till you nearly die. Kurama will then assist you, or whoever you've got will then assist you, and you'll transform it. It takes about 100 in-game hours. It's a horrible process. Luckily, MBT edit or using the time glitchy thing can speed up a little bit, so that's good. But that's not all though. This version of the mod added in another new thing, which we didn't have access before, and we're just going to quickly unlock it now. So beforehand, you could only access anything up to Kurama, aka 1 through 9. This version's changed that. You can now access version 10, aka the 10 tails, and this is what it looks like. So going through the forms, this is the first form, which it's a lot taller than the other ones. It takes up more space. It's like instead of it being like the 2x1 or 2x2 that you are, it takes up an extra space. Going a step further, then gets armor form, and then it becomes absolutely freaking massive and becomes the 10 tails standing up. Yay! Oh yeah, actually, before I show you, I have one other thing. When you're in this form, even just this form, you do actually get access to one other ability. AKA, if you use 200 chakra, you can fire a tail beast bomb of your own. They're horrible. They act slow and do that, but then the second it hits, lands, it creates an explosion, and it's just horrific. There it goes. So that's the tame version. So that actually didn't last as long. Actually, I'm pretty sure it used to last longer. But yeah, basically it could fire a tail beast bomb and it'll do that. Now, the 10 tails though, well, launches one, I think is slightly different. AK, if I have him quickly launch one, let's say over there. So now he's launched a Gekidama. Seems to last a little bit longer. Now, thankfully I've got it set so it doesn't destroy terrain. But yeah, that could mess the place up. His one seems to last a bit longer. I don't know if that's actually just me or not, but yeah. The tail beast form ones are the tail beast, wild tail beasts are like horrible creatures. I despise them because yeah. But anyway, there's one final little trick thing to show off as well though. What do you even call this form? It's basically saying to the 6 pass form, but it's like 10-tailed mastered. Well, like you took him in as the Jinchuniki, but rather than transforming into him, you gain his power, but in still human size. But yeah, you can make something that comes to 6 past this mode. By getting the 10 tails, then getting to the final form of him, yeah, you can do this. It's pretty cool. You still, as you can see here, you still count as being huge though. So you do still bang into things. You can't really get indoors and stuff very easily. You don't count as being a 2x1 person. But yeah, you do get benefits from it. For example, if I just quickly check my yellow gem here. Yeah, you get speed, strength 4, regeneration, and resistance. I don't know if the speed and regeneration are level 1 or like level 5, but they're pretty out there. So, basically, yeah, though, you can access 2 Sage of the 6 paths sort of forms. Oh, God, what? Yami! You feeling alright? He seems to have glitched out a little bit. Like, if it goes again, elite. No, he's just. Oh, it's because I'm in F5 mode. I didn't know that glitched that out. That's quite horrific. Alright, that's unfortunate, but. Huh. Oh, yeah, and also because I'm in this form, I actually, on Yami's side, I look like a Steve. Well, that's pretty weird. The textures go all weird when you go in these forms. Right, okay, so apparently they don't work very well in servers. Or maybe it's just because I'm on a LAN server. I don't know. But either way, that's pretty much it, though, for the mod. So let's get some cool new transformations. Get to, you can go the Tail Beast, Ten Tails mode now if you want to. That's not an option. You can, yeah, Sage of the 6 Paths, Naruto kind of cloak mode. You've got the Tetsuya gun working. The Jogan's now working. I can't get the Rinnegan working. Or the Mark of Hughes working. But, you know, various other things are now working. But again, I have to use MBT Edit to access them. They're not, seems to be things you can get accessed normally. You have to access your player data and edit them. I don't know how maybe they're doing it in servers, unless they have a way of doing it in servers that's another method, but Feckles knows. But anyway, as I said at the start, link will be down below if you want to check the mod out. Leave a like if you enjoyed the show. Let us know, do you want to see me maybe do the MBT Edit stuff, and I can show exactly how to edit your character to do each form, like individually? Like, just goes through how to access Sharingan, how to access Byakugan, Tetsugan, all different buttons you have to click to do it. I don't know, I could do that if you want to see me do that as an extra video. But anyway, alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Again, apologies if I skimmed over some stuff and missed maybe some quick bits out, because I've done them before and they're not as interesting and they're kind of whatever. But yeah, I wanted to kind of spend a bit more time focusing on this stuff, and this is going to be a long video regardless, so yeah, sorry for skimming over some bits, but it needed to be done so I could look at some other bits, aka not firing off jutsus and that. I've done that before. You want to fire off jutsus? A little bit more than try it, because the jutsus are easy, but accessing that stuff takes a bit more time, and it's funner to show off the newer things. So anyway though, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. See you all next time for whatever mod I end up reviewing next, which probably will be some anime-related one. Also, we'll be interested to see what happens with this mod, because this isn't Mathiox that's uploading this. I don't know if it's people that is uploading this. I don't know what's happening, but it's on CrestForge for now. Link will be down below. I'm interested to see if it gets updates. I'm interested to see if Mathiox ever comes back after 2 years. Just, yeah, whatever. It'll be fun to see where this mod goes, because yeah, these extra additions like this, these extra new forms, these are quite cool. I'll give you that one. These are quite nifty, so hopefully we do get more stuff like this in the future. But anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time for more Minecraft mod review with me. Goodbye, everybody. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the Johnny members, Power Tripled 1408, Matthew LK, Ice Prince Chris, Meat Locker Yeti, Leo Lalonde, Onion, Arkham Knight 400, and our ANBU members, Epic Chris 07, Robert Scimeca, Golddragon, and Eragon. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support. But